How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. This is Craig with Craig Trader and on all the different platforms as well. Thank you for tuning in to the YouTube channel. And I'm here to just kind of give you an update on a challenge that I did a little while back for a video with one of the previous videos, and it's about quantum computing. So the title of this video, of course, is Make 20K Fast with these stocks. And I'm talking about the possibility of doing it with these quantum computing stocks. Quantum computing, as you may know, is the kind of like the next frontier in tech investment. It isn't just the future, but it's here already. And it's changing everything we know about technology. It's about accelerating drug discovery to optimizing the complex logistics. The potential is massive. So today we're going to kind of deep dive into four of these promising stocks that I've been into and that I've been talking about on this channel. And that's with Rigetti Computing, Quantum Corporation, Quantum Computing, and D-Wave Quantum. So we'll explore these. Before we get into that, these are estimates, are hypothetical, and it's for educational and entertainment purposes. Always do your own research and make your own decisions. Also, before we deep dive this, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share the video with your network. Always please check the links in the description for more important information. And all right, and now my previous video on this 20K in 3-month challenge took a turn from the time that I did it, which was, I believe, January 2nd, to now. Kind of took, you could say it took a turn maybe for the worse or for the better, depending on your perspective. I think it's for the better. So in that video, if you want to refer back to it, it will be in the link. I'll put the link in the description and in the comment section. But we're talking about this particular video. This one right. Let me go to it real quick. This one right here, the 1K to 20K challenge. That's the one that you'll find in the description. And if you just search my channel also, it's on there. But on that particular video, I outlined basically three stocks. I hypothetically went over about the challenge, about how stocks, each one of those stocks did in the past and within the past few months go from $1,000 to $20,000 in 3 months period. So my thesis and my challenge and my experiment is that can we do that again? Now we know that since I did the video, these stocks have come down quite a bit, which gives us, I think, even more opportunity to do it. Always do your due diligence, and I always usually use stop losses in these particular stocks, especially these that are volatile. Like you have this Rigetti Computing. If you see what it has done, or year to date, it has come down as you see. So it went from a high of this year since the year started of around 18, 19 bucks, and it's down here now to what it is today at about $10.91, so roughly about 11 bucks. But if you look at what it did over the last 3 months, you can see where this thing has run up over 1,200%. And so that's what I'm saying. And then we know that quantum computing is still kind of in the not infancy stages, but it's still new, it's still fresh, it's being promoted, and the technology is increasing every day. I know Jensen Huang was recorded on CNBC the other day, and he was basically saying that quantum computing is about 15 to 30 years or 20 years away from developing. Well, I'm no professional, but we know that's pretty much a non-starter, not a no-go, because quantum computing is already here. And as they put the chairman on also from D-Wave, he explained that they have customers now and that they are making money right now. So quantum computing, if you just think about the year we're in, now we're in 2025, you think about how fast technology moves. that is unfathomable that anything is going to take 15 years or so. I mean, we're moving at quantum speeds. Okay, so this thing is exploding. It's becoming more mainstream. It's being promoted more, and as these stocks have pulled back, as you see here, they've become more affordable and more in the zone, buy zone for a lot of investors, as the volume has even gone up and things of that nature. So my challenge was that I would put about $300 or so in each of these three stocks. Well, I'm going to do four stocks, and so that's what I'm going to go over today. And the challenge is, can we turn that $1,000 into $20,000 possibly in the next 3 months? Whether it's 3 months or whether it's 6 months, that's still a massive gain. And even if it takes, say, even if they did 10,000, that's 10x within that same time period. I mean, what stocks have the potential that you really can focus on that have the power or the ability or potential to 10x within the next year or so? So I think challenge. I think it's going to be fun. If you have some money, you can always follow the challenge with me. You don't have to, and of course, go by your own budget. Go by what you're dealing with. You can put $100 in. You can put $25 in, whatever. And I like to use the Robinhood account because, of course, you see so much with the real-time graphing. You get all your information here. And so those of you that may not have a Robinhood account, but you're interested in getting it, go to the link in my description and you can get your free stock, get some free money by signing up with that link. Put at least $100 into the account and choose whatever stocks or ETFs you want to use, or you can use some of them that we talk about on this channel. As you know, with this channel, I share anything financial, basically financial, stocks, investment plans, things of that nature, things that can help us increase our wealth. So it's a financial education and stock education channel. So as we get back to this particular one, Rigetti Computing, Rigetti, that's the ticker symbol here, RGTI. Rigetti Computing. It's a pioneer in hybrid quantum computing systems. So, and like I said, this may be beyond me and beyond what your understanding of it, but just know it is trending and it is a developing technology. So it's dealing with quantum and classical computing for the optimal performance of these computer systems, and it's involved in finance, defense, healthcare. So Rigetti has positioned itself as a leader in the quantum ecosystem. And as I said, it has pulled back. And with that, I usually use trailing stops, especially with these particular stocks um, that we're going to be talking about. And we're going to talk about Rigetti. We're going to talk about this one, quantum computing, and we're going to talk about D-Wave as well, and also quantum. So these particular stocks that we're dealing with, they're considered volatile. They're considered kind of high risk. So, like I said, be careful with how much money you're going to invest in there, and also use trailing stocks. When it's very volatile stocks, I like to put a 25% trailing stop on. And the reason I have such a large trailing stop, or not so tight, is because these stocks may have a tendency to move up and down more than more established regular stocks. And so I don't want to blow my investment out and then it goes back up the same day. It may drop 10% and then go up 50% that day and you miss out on your run. But in the same instance, if you use a trailing stop, then if you set it at 25% and say it goes up uh, 30% and then it falls back 10%, you're still invested. And say over the week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month, it goes up 50%, like it has done. and then it falls back 25%, well, that'll trigger the sale and sell out whatever number of shares you're going to sell out of to get you out of position, but you have locked in your 25% profit rate anyway. And then, of course, hypothetically, it runs up 1200% again, like it did here. Then, if it drops only 25%, then it's going to sell out of my position, and I get to lock in these gains of about 1200% still. So that's the beauty and power of using trailing stops. And on all my major investments, I try to remember. I sometimes forget, and we did have a pullback lately that kind of caught me off guard with some of my positions. But that trailing stop is very important into preserving your profit margin or limiting your losses. Not every investment is going to be profitable, but you want it to be as profitable as possible. So you see, you can get this now at a discount over the last month. It has come down quite a bit, as I said. Basically, that one from about 1950 to about 11 bucks now. Rigetti has done that. Quantum, which is ticker symbol QMCO, this one has fallen back also over the last well, it's going up actually over the last week. All of them have actually been going up, which is good because they've kind of hit bottom here, as you see. Now they're trending back up again. And so I had got blown out on some of the fallback or pullback, and I went back in. So just to for full disclosure, some of my positions did sell out, but I went back in and started dollar cost averaging back in, and as you can see, I'm back at around my $300 investment on that one on Quantum. I've put money back in on Rigetti, 291, which is roughly almost 300 bucks. I've done the same on quantum computing, which is ticker symbol QUBT. So you can see there we're at 298 invested right now. Average cost on this one, $9.99. So I'm still up 8% even with the pullback, and some of my profit got blown out and I went back in. And then also kind of a fourth one that I'm looking at, of course, is the one I was telling you about where the CEO got on CNBC, which is D-Wave Quantum, and that's ticker symbol QBTS. QBTS. So put these on your radar, put them, if you want, put them in your portfolio, however you see fit to do it. But I think it's a good time, at least for myself, to get back in because of the pullback, because of the momentum of these stocks and the popularity that's gaining. And as you see, the volume is also uh, up on each one. The average volume and the present volume is above the average volume. So there's very much interest in buying into these stocks again. And I think they're at a level to start accumulating. I'm dollar cost averaging into them. But right now, I'm just going to let them sit at the about $300 level for the purpose of this challenge. As they begin to increase, I may add more to it in my other portfolio that I have over in E-Trade. And so I have an E-Trade portfolio as well. And I've got some quantum and things along. Well, this is my main portfolio over here. And so just to show you and for full disclosure, let you know that I'm heavily invested in the market in several different ways. And so this D wave has pulled back over the last few days as well. But as you see, they all are kind of forming the same pattern where they've pulled back on around January 10th through the 13th, hit a bottom, then they're trending back up again. And so that's a good sign, very good sign. And of course, like I said, the volume, even if you look at each one, the trading volume is higher than the average volume. So it's a very much interest to the investors that are buying into it at these levels. and I'm curious to see what happens and how our profit margins go with this particular investment. And I'll keep you abreast of things. And of course, please, like I said, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss the updates. Also, my website, CRAIGTRADER.com. You can go there, put your email address into there, and subscribe to my e-letter free, and any kind of information I may have, I will shoot it out to you. Also, I have Craig Trader page on Facebook. That link is also in the description. Please like that page, follow it, and usually when I do some kind of trades or have some information before I get them on YouTube, many times, because if it's breaking news, I may just shoot that onto my Craig Trader Facebook page as well as send it out in the email a little bit later before I make the video, as I don't make the videos as often as I would like, but I want you to stay informed and I want you to know of something I feel may be of concern to us as we move on in this investment journey. So I want to thank you, and thank you for tuning in. Thank you for support of the channel. And just continue to, don't let the big boys or big girls shake us out of these investments. Investing can be a little scary, can be, it can be intimidating, but you got to realize you're investing for the long term, and you're just going to have to learn to maneuver the highs and the lows. But if you look at the long-term horizon, that investing consistently over time will produce more and more wealth for you, and that's what we want to do. So just wanted to give a shout out on that, and please leave some comments. I know my channel is growing, don't really get many comments for some reason, don't know why, but leave some comments, and anything you want to discuss, and reach out, and I can get back to you on that. So remember, as we go, remember, you can't win the game unless you're in the game. So get in the game, play to win, stay blessed, stay focused, and stay profitable. And I'll see you soon.